Season 2 of Cheeseman is brought to you by no one. Okay, so we last left Cheeseman off. He beat the frozen yogurt in a battle of wits and possibly attrition. This has gained Cheeseman's the fame and glory from President Obama and Ronald Reagan. They're both the president. And Cheeseman introduces himself as Cheese Whiz, but Obama introduces him as Cheeseman because get it, it's like Spider-Man. And with Cheeseman's newfound fame, he is able to get an intern, thus introduces us to Onion Boy, a non-superpowered, unpaid intern who just drives Cheeseman around ever since he doesn't have a driver's license. The mob boss thing is just there to show that he can't drive from last season, remember? Okay, this season we'll probably just introduce some new villains, like a guy who experiences everything at 8 times the speed of everyone else. So he uses that power to rob banks and stuff and do other things. He's hard to catch, but Onion Boy, he's a smoker and he knows how to drive a car, and he's able to catch him with his driving prowess. And let me remind you, all the superpowered guys, they're all from the Fantasy Factory, from Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory land. The Time Guy, who experiences 8 times the things, is from an experiment in like arresting chambers that gives you 8 hours of sleep within an hour, and it just turned him into 8 hours in 1 hour, so he goes, yeah, that kind of sucks. Then there's this other guy who's just non-stop pumped full of adrenaline because of drug testing in the Fantasy Factory of a set of drugs and other cosmetics. It was going to be like a 7 Deadly Sins themed, where wrath gives him the thing and pride is just an antidepressant and other things like that. Yeah, I think you know where we were going with this, but it ends up not working. They don't know how to fix him, so the guy's just like non-stop pumped up with adrenaline, and it's like all force. Cheeseman can't take it, and it takes some ingenuity from Onion Boy. We need to showcase Onion Boy. But then we get the word that Windmill Bill and the frozen yogurt are back into the world of crime fighting. I mean, of crimery. Crimery is definitely the word that I'm searching for. And with that, we got like some 2 more comics or whatever you'd call them. And then we reach the series finale where we introduce a new superpowered hero. But the superpowered hero is like one of those psychic people who can solve everyone's problems. And he solves the Adrenaline Man's problems. And he solves the Fast Man's problems. And they stop being villains after that because now their life doesn't suck anymore. But you can't stop Windmill Bill. She can't stop Windmill Bill because Windmill Bill's problems are deeply tied into something else that's not going to happen until Season 3. We'll be getting to Season 3 soon enough. Season 3 is next video, not the next video, but you know what I'm saying. And the frozen yogurt's revenge is so deeply rooted that she can't solve his problems of turning everything vegan. So Cheeseman and the frozen yogurt team up and create something that should not be possible. That's right, vegan cheese. Vegan cheese. Oh yeah, somewhere along the lines, the psychic woman has garnered so much popularity and stuff that eventually Onion Boy quits, becomes her intern, and stops smoking because she tells him that smoking is bad, and so he starts vaping. And that's where we get Onion Boy's character development, where he stops smoking and starts vaping because that's the better alternative. And then Then we get to the non-vegan cheese, no, the vegan cheese, and it just puts her into a catatonic state. So Cheeseman is again left as the hero as he sets up the frozen yogurt and sends him back to jail. Wow, Cheeseman is such a jerk. Onion Boy returns with the internship under Cheeseman, and yeah. And anyway, that's season 2 of Cheeseman in a nutshell, or whatever you'd call it. Stay tuned for season 3, where we introduce yet another character, most adorable character of them all, yet the most foul-mouthed of them all. Anyway, see ya.